Hello, everyone. It's Maddie from It's a Maddie Mad World podcast. I just wanted to bring out some updates about what's been going on the last couple weeks since the Halloween marathon. That did surprisingly well, beyond what I expected. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has bothered to watch my crappy reviews or just decided to pop in and leave a comment or something. Especially public domain heroes. You are literally so cool, and I truly appreciate every comment you leave and every single piece of advice that you give. I love your art, and you're so sweet, and I truly appreciate you just being yourself and just taking time out of your day to watch my silly reviews. So thank you. I wanted to also talk about some, like I said, updates that I have in store. Since we are now in the month of November, I'm sure everybody's been busy either getting ready for Thanksgiving or getting ready, as I am, for the holiday season. Little known fact about me, I'll probably do a Q&A video at some point, or a 10 facts about me thing. I am a Christmas fiend. I adore Christmas. I adore anything having to do with the holiday. I love everything there is to know about Christmas. I love it. It's my favorite holiday, and I really take the time during this time of year to try to make the holidays a special occasion for everybody in my life. And that includes now this podcast. So what's coming next? You're probably wondering. I am planning a 12 Days of Christmas movie marathon. It's an ambitious project, but I am very excited. I'm mostly focusing on movies that don't get a lot of attention. I'm mostly focusing on specials and films that rarely, if ever, have been talked about or have just gone under the radar. There are still some spots open on my list. I'm pretty sure I have like 7 spots available. So if you know, or if you're interested in dropping a movie down in the comments or recommending something from your childhood that I might be interested in, or if you're interested in bringing up a movie that not a lot of people might know about or has a fun history fact behind it, I would love to know. If I don't get to your specific request in time for the holiday marathon to start, I will be more than happy to do it during the New Year season. I guarantee it. So I'm looking for obscure movies. I'm looking for movies that are forgotten. I'm looking for movies that focus primarily on the holiday season. And I'm looking for movies that have never really been talked about. I'm looking for movies that don't really get mainstream attention. Underdogs, as it were. They can be either live action or animated. It can be a holiday special, like the ones from when we were children, on television, on like the Cartoon Network, or they can be full-length features. The main thing is that it has to be available to watch. Because again, with physical media being certain physical media anyway, being so hard to find, it needs to be available for me to watch on streaming or on YouTube. So those are just the takeaways. So there's that. And I wanted to talk about something that's been really grinding my gears, personally. So many of you might know this by now. I'm a big Turtle fan. Yes, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm a very big fan of that franchise. And last night, the turtle community was hit with a sledgehammer, as it were, with the biggest slap to the face to the fandom yet. So, as if doing so to Rise wasn't bad enough already years ago, Tales of the TMNT, the show that just came out last summer, after its second season next month, it's getting canceled. in favor of making more room for SpongeBob and Paw Patrol and all these other stupid shows that no one cares about. So this irritates me. We are seeing yet again another corporate mongrel. It's bullshit. That's what it is. This is bullshit. I'm so sick of this. It's kind of a phenomenon now, but these last couple years, we are seeing time and time again these last 5 years, since streaming's become the new mainstream platform of animation, we are watching corporate, basically idiots, take away the artist's ability to tell stories with a new franchise. We saw it happen with 2012 Turtles back in 2017. We saw it happen with Owl House a couple years ago. We saw it with Rise after that second season. It was prematurely canceled after 12 episodes. We saw it happen with Kid Cosmic. I've never seen the show, but again, that was canceled before its prime. We saw it happen with Wander Over Yonder a couple years ago. I'm so sick of this streaming phenomenon of shows that are just starting to peak in popularity, and then the rug is pulled out from under the creators helming the project, and then they're just canceled without another moment's notice. I hate this stupid trend also of people thinking that AI is the future of art. It's really not. There are artists out there willing and capable to do the work. It's literally just ridiculous that people aren't giving these artists the time of day or the capability to work and do what they're asked to do, instead of giving it to a computer that's spoon-feeding it and shitting it out for an algorithm. It's so stupid. It's literally so stupid. This is why independent animation is taking such a rise. Like, a couple weeks ago, remember New York Comic Con? Remember that big reveal? Glitch Productions took in Lackadaisy as a new series, and it kind of opened the eyes of a lot of independent animators, and I pray to God that Glitch Productions is the new pioneer, or at least the new standard of what animation projects should be, because it's really saying something that Dana Terrace, who was a Disney alumni, who worked at Disney for years after Gravity Falls with Alex Hirsch, she had her own show, and then that was prematurely canceled out of nowhere during COVID, and then it was just left to rot, and now she's getting a second chance with Knights of Guinevere over a Glitch, and it's aggravating to see these people who are clearly talented. All these people are talented. The people helming Rise were talented, Andy Soriano. The people helming the new Tales of the TMNT show, they're talented. It is so sickening to me that these people who have dedicated so much of their life, so many countless hours of work, blood, sweat, and tears, probably thousands of hours of work, probably outside of their family lives, dedicating all their attention to this stuff, and then for that to just be ripped out from under you, just to wake up one morning and just find out that you're canceled. Like, it's beyond infuriating. It's so infuriating, because as someone who respects the medium of animation as an art form and as a medium for storytelling, it's just so stupid to see these artists have to suffer because of corporate mandate. It's so dumb. It's ridiculous at this point. I'm honestly frustrated with the way that animators and storytellers of this medium have been treated. It's just mind-boggling that they just keep getting treated like this. I want better for this medium, because I know it can do better under the best circumstances. I know that animation is so vital to the form of art. It's important. It's not a medium that's just for children. animation is so unique because it caters to a wide genre or a wide audience. It can be for children. It can also be for small children. It can also be for adults or young adults or teenagers. That's why anime is so popular. It caters towards basically everyone. But this stigma, this kind of label the animation's been given, that it's just for children, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid that people think that this is just catered towards children. Because, like, if they watch something like Blue Eye Samurai, Karens would lose their mind. They would honestly lose their minds. Or, God forbid, they watch something like, oh God, I don't know, Corpse Party, for anyone who remembers when that was huge back in the early 2010s. That short-lived OVA? God almighty. I'm trying to pull at straws here. Or another, that's an anime horror. There was Dumb Ways to Die, that little music video from way back in the day. Or Happy Tree Friends. Remember that when we were kids? Like, it looked like it was for children. It definitely wasn't. Thank God I never got exposed to it. But that wasn't for kids. Or, oh, there was the one with the puppets recently. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That one. That was a big internet phenomenon a couple years ago. And then recently, Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's a video game, but it's been flanderized and treated as a kid's property now, even though the subject matter in that game is definitely not for children. There's Rick and Morty. That's another big one. That is not a children's show by any stretch of the imagination, but for some reason, that show has also been flanderized and geared towards not young children, but like preteens or teenagers. That stuff's not for kids, and yet it's treated like another kid's property. It's like, when are these people gonna wake up and realize that animation is not just for children? Just like how a lot of franchises that are strictly for kids, they don't have to be just for children. Again, I'm a Ninja Turtles girl. I got into Ninja Turtles at a point in my life when I needed something to believe in again. I needed something to keep myself stable during a time in my life where I was on the verge of breaking down. Or people turn to Sonic the Hedgehog. Even that's a huge franchise for adults now. There's, oh God, Sanrio. It's not like animation stuff per se, but this stuff, Hello Kitty, Cinnarol, Pachaco, all these cute little characters, all these cute little critters, what used to be seen for like young girls and stuff, it has now become a phenomenon with adults. It's not just for kids anymore. My best friend loves Cinnarol. My other best friend loves Pachaco. And we're all in our late 20s, like mid to late 20s, early 30s. And it's like, I'm just so tired of people thinking that the medium of animation is just written off as a label for children's mediums. It's so much more than that. If people are willing to give it a chance and not be spoon-fed fake art by an algorithm, it's disheartening. It's honestly disheartening to see all this happen. Moral of the story today. I pray that Tales of the TMNT has a brighter future ahead of it than what happened to Rise. And I hope to God that the people who worked on Tales know they did a phenomenal job. I don't care what anyone says about that first season. You guys did a phenomenal job. The storyboarders, the directors, the artists, the character designers, everybody in charge of that first season, you did a phenomenal job. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'm definitely looking forward to the second season. I will definitely be having a review discussion when those episodes come out. And let's just hope that animation gets treated better, hopefully soon, because I'm an eternal optimist. I always like to look for the bright side at the end of the rainbow, as it were. I just hope that animation is treated better soon. But that's the update video. I look forward to reading your comments about the movie suggestions. That's something I'm looking forward to, at least. So yeah. I hope you have a good evening and get ready for 12 days of cringe. Thank you so much, truly, for tuning in and listening to my crazy ramblings and for listening to what I have to say. I never thought I would have people who are interested in what I had to talk about, truly. I started this podcast as a way to talk about stuff that inspired me and stuff that I thought people would be interested in, and talk about the obscure underdogs of animation and film that deserve to have the spotlight on it. And I'm hoping that you guys continue to like what I have to make. So, yeah, have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye!